Okay. I'm Kirsch Bowker. I'm the race director for V3K, also known as Vegan Welsh 3000s. The race actually takes the route of the Welsh 3000s, which is a challenge route that crosses all the mountains over 3,000 feet here in Wales, all 15 of which are based in northern Snowdonia here. It's actually a pretty technical race, a lot of exposure on Garneddig and Antryfan, plus Cribgoch, which is a knife-edge direct. It's certainly not a route for the faint-hearted. The race actually came about when two friends and I, Chloe Vincent and Andrew Spencer-Taylor, made a pact that we would complete the Welsh 3000s every year. And because we were vegan, we decided that was a really important element. So the following year, when we invited other people to come and run with us, we just asked that they maintained a plant-based diet for the duration of the race. And it truly has just snowballed from there. It's evolved from some friends just running in the mountains to becoming the first vegan ultramarathon in the world. And then last year we were incredibly excited and proud to be approached by Skyrunning UK, and we became one of the first races in the UK to become a Skyrunning event. And as you'll know, Skyrunning have the very best mountain races, or some of the very best mountain races in the world, so it was a huge honour for us to be included. As I say, the vegan element is incredibly important to us. Veganism is a philosophy whereby we try to cause the least amount of harm, suffering. We try not to exploit animals if possible. And generally, when you hear about veganism, you hear about what vegans don't do. So we don't eat meat, we don't eat dairy, we don't use animal products whatsoever in our day-to-day lives. But actually what this race allows us to do is to show what veganism can do. So the plant-based vegan diet is absolutely perfect for people who want to be endurance athletes, as it is for absolutely everybody. And the other thing about the vegan plant-based diet is that it doesn't mean that you have to have a restricted diet or that your diet has to be dull. And it's one of the things that's really important to us here at V3K, is that we serve absolutely fabulous food at our aid stations and at the after party that we have at Rowan. The tables are just literally heaving with food. One of the things that can be a little bit daunting for somebody approaching this race is obviously the exposure and also the distance and the technical terrain. So for that reason we've got a shorter race, which is a half marathon. Still it's a hefty race, and that crosses the Carneddig section, which is just here. It's the final section of the V3K race, a lot less exposure. But happily for people taking part, it still finishes in Rowan, so you'll be able to eat lots of yummy food with everybody as well. And for those people who perhaps really like the idea of the yummy food, we've got the after party. You don't need to be a runner to come and enjoy that. We've got music, great food, we'll have stalls as well, and any proceeds that we raise from that will be going over to Sea Shepherd. Cheers.